Broadcasting live from the headquarters in the capital Asmara, it's ERi-TV, dear viewers, bringing you the latest news from around the world. And these are the ones making the top stories for today. Seminar on educational progress in Eritrea held in the UK. Programs in connection with International Women's Day. Israeli airstrikes in southern Syria breach international law. And the Chinese foreign minister held talks with New Zealand's deputy prime minister and foreign minister. On your domestic reports, a seminar focusing on the progress of education in Eritrea was held for Eritrean nationals in the UK on 22 February in London. The seminar was organized in connection with the 35th anniversary of the Fenkela operation. Mr. Saleh Abdullah, charge d'affaires at the Eritrean embassy in the UK and Northern Ireland, described the Fenkela operation, an event that paved the way for Eritrea's total independence, as a spectacular operation with a special place and deep significance in Eritrean history. Mr. Saleh also expressed hope that the financial contributions pledged by Eritrean nationals in the UK and Northern Ireland for the construction of schools in Eritrea would be realized in a short period. Mr. Tawalda Yohannes, head of Public and Community Affairs, provided a detailed briefing on the development of Eritrea's education sector. He highlighted the substantial investment made by the Eritrean people and government, which has yielded encouraging results. Mr. Tawalda called for enhanced contributions and greater participation from the Eritrean diaspora. Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud, chairman of the Eritrean Committee in the UK, emphasized that ensuring access to quality education should not be the sole responsibility of the government. He urged every Eritrean nationals to play their part in strengthening the education system. The participants, acknowledging their role in the expansion of educational facilities and the improvement of education quality, contributed 70,000 euros towards the construction of a school in Teo, southern Red Sea region. At the seminar, Eritrea's ambassador to the UK and Northern Ireland, Mr. Fissahatian Petros, provided an extensive briefing on the current situation in Eritrea and regional developments. In other news, Eritrean nationals in Saudi Arabia and Qatar organized programs to mark International Women's Day, celebrating the role of Eritrean women in national affairs and community programs. At an event held in Riyadh and its surrounding areas, Ms. Elsa Kidane, head of the National Union of Eritrean Women branch, highlighted the strong participation of Eritrean women in the struggle for national independence, the safeguarding of national sovereignty, and national development programs. Mr. Abdurrahman Imam, chairman of the Eritrean community, stated that the achievements made so far would not have been possible without the active participation of Eritrean women. He noted that their engagement in national affairs remains evident today. Similarly, the program organized by the National Union of Eritrean Women branch in Qatar featured cultural and artistic performances in celebration of International Women's Day. During the event, Mr. Ali Ibrahim, Eritrea's ambassador to Qatar, and Ms. Noura Hussein, head of the National Union of Eritrean Women branch, delivered speeches emphasizing the role of Eritrean women across all sectors. In addition, the National Union of Eritrean Women branch in Cincinnati, USA, organized a program on 22 February to commemorate International Women's Day. Still with your domestic reports, the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare's branch in the Molki subzone has rehabilitated 6 disadvantaged citizens by providing them with livestock worth 10,000 nafa each. The beneficiaries were identified by their respective administrative areas. Mr. Rafiq Rasulase Yamane, representative of the office branch, stated that this initiative is part of an ongoing program aimed at supporting disadvantaged citizens. The beneficiaries expressed their gratitude for the assistance and pledged to work hard to improve their livelihoods. Stay tuned for your international reports and more in a short break. Welcome back. Israeli airstrikes in southern Syria have violated international law and undermined regional stability, said the spokesman for the UN Secretary General on Wednesday at a daily press briefing. Israeli airstrikes intensified in southern Syria on Tuesday night, targeting multiple military sites following Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's recent remarks calling for a demilitarized South Syria. The spokesman expressed concerns about Israel's recent attacks in southern Syria. He stated that the United Nations supports Syria's territorial integrity and sovereignty while condemning Israel's military presence in the country. He emphasized the importance of respecting all legal obligations under international law, as Israel's actions violate regional stability. On today's final report, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi held talks with the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of New Zealand, Winston Peters, in Beijing on Wednesday. At the meeting, Wang, also a member of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China Central Committee, said that President Xi Jinping's meeting with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon in the Chilean capital of Lima in November has charted the course for further development of bilateral relations from a new starting point. According to Wang, China is ready to work with New Zealand to implement the important common understandings reached by the leaders of the two countries and to continue advancing the China-New Zealand Comprehensive Strategic Partnership along the right track. Wang said that both sides should uphold mutual respect, focus on mutually beneficial cooperation, and strengthen dialogue and communication. For his part, Peters said that New Zealand is willing to strengthen cooperation with China in multilateral institutions and promote the further development of bilateral relations. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, dear viewers. Following is a recap of today's top stories. Seminar on educational progress in Eritrea held in the UK. Programs in connection with International Women's Day. Israeli airstrikes in southern Syria breach international law. And the Chinese Foreign Minister held talks with New Zealand's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister. Well, that was it for today, dear viewers. Thanks for watching.